right,
Roberto
fight fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present the rerounds of mixed martial arts in the featherweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Iron Hooks. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Michael Bell. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks trimmed in white. He is training out of Classic Fight Team and the Den Training Center. He is hailing out of Tustin, California. He weighed in 145 pounds. His record, 1 win, no losses with that win. Coming by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Roberto Maquineta Arias. His opponent across the cage on my left, on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black and silver trunks trimmed in gold. He is training out of Extreme Contour, Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Sun Valley. He weighed in 143 pounds. His record, 1 win, 1 loss. With that win coming by way of stoppage, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jonah YKM Serrano! All right, fans, here we go. The rerounds of mixed martial arts in the featherweight division.
All right, John, here's a reason why I tell these people to put their Instagram and put up entertaining things, because if they didn't, I wouldn't see things like this from Berto, which says he is just a dude who fights dudes to get ready to fight other dudes. And I have to say that's the most succinct way to explain you are an MMA fighter.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
Ooh, some good punches right off the bat. Oh,
Berto.
And that left hook knocked him down, but the recovery, that is amazing. And look at this, double unders, looking to lift. Oh, wow, this one is just all over the place, and right away takes his opponent down. Very nicely done.
Berto has been relentless here. Roberto Arias is just savagely taking him down. Monstrous hits, and now making his way on over to Mount. John, this might be bad news.
I can't believe that Jonah recovered from that left hook. He was out, and he just popped right back to his feet and was able to weather the storm, at least so far. We don't know how hurt he is. The fact that that's the only reason I think that they didn't stop this right away. But now giving his back, taking some punches from the side. This is amateur.
Ooh,
what?
Wow.
That was ridiculous. Oh, my God. I love this guy. Jonah is what a fantastic fighter to watch. I mean, he should have been out of there from that first hook a long time ago. The fact that he's still in here and doing crazy things is shocking. And Roberto just teeing off, doing the things that he needs to do.
Back up.
Wow. Jonah is out. What is this fight?
Oh, no. Some good connections here by Jonah, actually.
He's leaving his chin way up there, though. 30 seconds left to go.
I mean, listen, I don't understand how any of that happened, John, but I'm glad that it did. And Roberto trying to go to the body does get a connection on the head.
Oh,
seemed like he was connecting twice here. And I have to say,
a jab and 2 right hands from Roberto.
The rubberness of Serrano, like he gets hit and then just bounces back to life each time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, those look like heavy hits, though. He has taken some shots,
and
I think
swinging his hits still
he makes his way unbelievably to a second round. John.
That is, oh my God! More of this, please. This is contender for fight of the night already.
I was about to say. So, in case you guys don't know how audio works, sometimes when you hear the audio gets to a red part, it's called peaking. There was no part of that first round where John Evans wasn't peaking on the audio where it hit the red. John was already going over to my audio. That's how much he was peaking. So just so you guys know, that's how excited John Evans is.
Jonah, my goodness. What is even happening? I don't even understand what that first round was all about. That was he was like knocked out. He popped back up, but he was completely out for like 1 second. and then back up fighting. He was on the bottom. He did a headstand. He got back up. Like, what? I don't even know what to make of that.
The
That's
headstand
crazy.
is the best escape I think I've ever seen somebody use. When somebody had hooks in and they're trying to get your back. They're like, you know what? Screw this. You and I are both going over. Teeter-totter off. So he's not just durable, he's creative too. And yet Roberto, or Berto, depending on if you know him well enough, just been monstrous. I mean, Berto is down for a scrap as well.
Although I gotta say that's gotta play with your confidence. You threw everything at this kid, and you even knocked him out, and he's still right there and throwing hard at you.
I mean, potentially, I just feel like, look at how composed and like still there.
Good stiff jab. Nice one.
Excellent work by Serrano. And Roberto wastes no time on pushing him right back up against the cage. Knee to the body, and now gets one of his own.
Oh, good left hook from Berto. Jonah's still there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and that left again from Berto finds its mark. And that's, man, Jonah, how is he taking these and keep going?
I think that Jonah's awkwardness as a fighter is something to behold and appreciate, because that takedown would never work for a majority of people watching
and
it.
Into mount. Jonah teeing off.
And Berto has to make quick movements here, and he is. But
and he gets an underhook. He should use this, come up onto that right hand, and come out the back door.
I think he's trying to sneak through. He has to be very careful.
Yep, and he turned it around. Really nicely done from Berto.
Use the concurrent movement going one way and then reversing it to the other to find his way out of it, and now pushing Jonah up against the cage, and Jonah starting to take his first deep breaths, and
finally,
with good reason.
There's something that shows that he's a human. I mean, just the way that he's recovered for some of these things and the pace that he's put on is just unbelievable. Now on the bottom, you're right, taking a couple of deep breaths, and there he's going to use that grip to stand up, and
that's a pin right there.
Cradle.
Look at that. Good for him. Thought for a split second. Oh, Berto turns his back ever so slightly. Might have taken a hit. Didn't see that fully, but now has to worry about
and he
giving
reaches
up a
back.
takedown.
This is this is wrestling 101, and the arch, the suplex. Oh my God! And Berto. He turns it over. He ends up on top. That's high step. Now he's in the mount. This fight is unbelievable.
Okay, here's the good news. This fight defies logic and gravity. We have seen someone suplex another human being and then end up getting mounted as a result of that. I'm telling you this has been fantastic. If only these two people can fight each other for an additional 2-3 more rounds, but instead you get one more, everybody.
Oh my God.
One more round of this.
This third round has a lot to live up to. The first two rounds were just about the best you could ever ask for out of an MMA fight, amateur or professional. Just so exciting. Oh my God.
Here's what I have to tell you. If I am either of these coaches, I'm literally going up to my fighter and saying, nothing I'm going to tell you is going to happen. This is a magical fight. Just go do what feels natural. Good luck.
Forget all your training. Forget physics. And you just go out there, and we're just doing whatever. We're in the multiverse.
Do you remember when that high arch happened on that suplex? And then
it looked like Berto, he like countered it, but it looked like he was out lying on top of him. This is the most nutty fight that I've seen in person maybe ever.
Berto is smiling right now, and I think he realizes he's got an equally insane dance partner.
Win, lose, or draw. Like somebody, professional MMA, sign both of these fighters, please. Oh my God.
All right, third round. We'll see how this plays out. This is starting off at least like a traditional fight.
And they both look pretty fresh.
They do.
Despite those crazy first two rounds.
Yeah.
Still throwing hard. Good 1-2 man, and Berto teeing off.
I mean, some good movement there by Jonah, though. He did avoid a couple of those shots at the very least, but Roberto wanted to make sure he wasn't going to leave without any receipts. So there we have it. Ooh, wild swing. And I worry about that, though. When you start swinging like that, maybe you start catching that breath a little bit heavier and things weigh down a little bit more on you. You need energy in this kind of a fight with this last minute because of the unpredictability of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, your guess is as good as mine, given the first two rounds. So here, starting to have some more measured contact.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a normal-ish fight. which is shocking. But see if that stays the course. Only about 45 seconds left to go. Oh,
nice
and
connection by
yes.
Roberto.
Good hands. Jonah's still in this.
And you know what? I think Berto has gotten enough information where he said, I'm not just going to like blow all of my energy with you against that cage. I'm going to let you come back in because I see what happens. I see that you could absorb my energy like Bishop, and then you could turn it against me. So I'm just going to play a more measured game here to finish this.
Yep, about 15 seconds left to go. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
Points be
with
damned,
this.
John.
Yeah,
this is just a fight. It's a
10
magical
seconds
fight.
left. Yeah, I mean they finally are starting to run out of steam a little bit.
Ooh,
oh, I say that.
not
And a
Beto.
good left hook.
Berto heard that and took that personally.
Oh, and they end it still throwing heavy. Love to see it. What an amazing fight. Oh, my goodness. This is the type of entertainment that you can expect from a SparStar match, but this one was extra special.
I'm going to go talk to Camo to see if they can continue fighting in the parking lot just for funsies.
Here's a replay. I agree, please. And there was that
so
flash
that's
knockout.
where you thought he went
and
out.
Immediately
Yes.
up into a double leg.
Now, wait, watch
What?
this takedown. Watch this.
Great takedown.
Beautiful. Okay,
Yep, and he
okay.
looks
We
hurt
think
and-
we're done here.
Yes.
Okay, this should be
Belly down. Rear
oh.
control. The headstand. The flip. What escape is this?
It's absurd.
And it nearly worked.
No, wait,
And
here we
here's
go.
that like head whip,
Yep.
reversal, and then steps over into mount. This is the guy that was
No,
just
hold
flash
on.
knockout.
Let this one happen in silence, John. Wham!
My
Boom.
Lord. That just a ridiculous suplex. And good left hook, good right straight, and then just throwing everything into those punches up against the cage. What a fight.
Can I just say this here, John? If this was like a reality game show, both of these would advance to the finals.
Oh, 100%.
Like, this is one of those things where I just wish I could be like 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah. Both of these guys, more of them, please. they both won the day. That's it.
Okay, so what's happening right now, maybe we're taking a few seconds because maybe the judging panel is having the same issues we are, which is what did we just see?
I know earlier in the night we saw one of the first ever majority draws.
Sure.
If they gave this a unanimous draw, I wish they would, just so they could have a reason to do this again. I want to see this fight.
You know what? I'm
forever.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the few times the judging panel just goes, the official decision is we don't know. I'm not so sure what we saw.
I know I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, you know what, we're just judges and we can't make this happen, but we force you guys to fight again.
Fourth round, everybody. Hey, no, it doesn't look like we have a decision in it. Maybe confusing. Let's await to hear exactly what it is. Let's go to the cage right now and find out what the hell just happened, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, once again, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our scorecards. We have our decision. Judge at cage side, Felicia O scores the bout 29-28, while both judges cage side, Don Howard and Carlos Schaud, scored the bout 29-27 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision, the blue corner, Roberto Maquinita Arias.
That's right, fight fans. Make some noise for a great fight again. Make some noise for these two guys.